Hello, I'm Preston Stokes, and this is Early Bird. A little bit more about myself. So, I'm a business management student at UCF, and this is my project for entrepreneurship. So, our purpose and mission at Early Bird is to just really take young teens and young adults who aren't very familiar with finances and their own like budgeting and like controlling their own money and teaching them good ways at managing that, budgeting that, and saving for the future. As we see a lot of young kids and young adults even that are like getting past high school aren't prepared for a lot of the things and situations that they have to face monetarily. Recently, as 2020, there was a statistic where it was 25 to 27% of states around the country have mandatory financial like literacy programs for their kids, like to teach them this information. And I think that's just way too low of a number. There has been like changes since, and there has been more states trying to adopt these methods and like having actual programs to teach them, but it's still very underseen. This is why I think it's very important to target this problem with Early Bird. First off, our solution with Early Bird, it's very convenient to use, and there's a range of different complexities and difficulties for our different games and simulations. That way, we can target multiple different ages and not really, and kind of opens up the range of people who can actually learn and benefit from our app. And these games are actually fun and engaging compared to a lot of a lot of other competitive other competition. They're just lackluster and kind of too simplistic, very rigid in their teachings. So that's why we have our product. Here's our step by step on how you kind of learn to and take what we have into the next step. So we obviously learn the basics to start off with, and then as you slowly master and get badges and earn like points for completing your courses, you slowly can use that and turn it into actual real world investments and real world strategies on how to control your own incomes. So the market globally is like, this is including like everyone, the total possible market, which is TAM, which is the total addressable market. I mean, is roughly like 15 billion, which is definitely a growing market because it's very important, and people are kind of opening their eyes to see that it's important to teach financial literacy and such at a younger age. Yeah, some of our alternatives are Zogo. This is Wall Street something, and Saving Spree. They're all like decent in their own aspects. Of course, they have unique ways in teaching like literacy and finances. But I think a lot of them are very, like I was saying earlier, simple and don't have a range of options. So basically, we'll have a lot of events and different advertisements, and we'll definitely be spreading our advertisements on social media a lot because that's how we connect with the more younger audience. And then this goes into our app store, our website, and hopefully some partnerships in the future with different apps, not different apps, different banks and different schools. Some milestones we have for the future is so like I was saying, we eventually want to partner with schools, different systems like that, different districts, and just kind of grow. But we also want to have our own like foundation with hiring employees around the in quarter 3. We would want to definitely bolster up before we proceed to expand a lot more. That was Early Bird. Peace.